Spending 5 minutes with me in my boudoir today is Susan Clooney. Oh, any relation?
You mean to George?
Don't be silly. Why would you be related to Susan George? It doesn't go by first names, you know.
No, I meant George Clooney.
Who? Look, we've only got 5 minutes, you know. Now, Susan here is the principal of the International Society of Modelling. Christina Ivy from Greenville, South Carolina, USA, has written to ask, do you have any tips, advice, words of wisdom, etc., to help me further my modelling career? Well, they found me an expert to help Christina. What do you suggest, Susan?
Well, Trudy, I'd love to help, but Christina hasn't given me very much to go on.
What do you need to know?
Well, what sort of modelling would she like to make a career out of?
Modelling's modelling, isn't it? Oh, I do hope you're not going to overcomplicate this. You're not a doctor, are you?
No, I'm not a doctor. Why do you ask?
It's just that most of the people I meet these days are impersonating doctors. Besides, I've got this twinge in my back.
Really? Have you considered homeopathy?
Often. But to be frank, you're not my type.
No, I meant...
But back to modelling. Quick segue there, boys and girls. It's all the same kind of thing, isn't it?
It depends what sort of medium you're working in.
Like magazines, television, fashion shows.
No, I rather meant clay or papier-mâché or plaster of Paris.
Please! I know things can get a bit silly in these so-called fashion houses. I mean, just look at Lady Gaga or Carol Vorderman. But surely no one's going to wear those things, are they? They're far too uncomfortable.
Why would they wear them?
Oh dear. Are you not too bright, Susan? I've heard some models aren't.
I'm not a model.
Right. No, of course you're not. Look, they'd be wearing them to model them. What else would they do with them?
Ah, I think I see the confusion here, Trudy.
So you agree that we shouldn't be advising Christina to cover herself in clay, papier-mâché or plaster of Paris?
At the International Society of Modelling, we teach our students to create models using those materials.
And then wear them?
No wearing.
Susan, I can see you're confused. If these creations aren't for wearing, then what are they for?
Well, they're for exhibiting.
Exhibiting?
Yes, presented, displayed, shown.
I know what exhibiting means, thank you very much.
I rather think that fashion modelling is rather demeaning, don't you?
Demeaning?
Yes, all those skinny clothes horses walking around half naked on catwalks, being gawped at by everyone.
I can't see fashion modelling as being demeaning. Wearing exquisite clothes, travelling to glamorous places like Milan, Paris, Grimsby.
Grimsby?
Yes, I'm sure I heard about some glitzy fashion event that was going on in Grimsby the other day. Or was it a fishing event?
Perhaps the models were wearing fishnet stockings.
I don't get it. Look, we've got a whole 5 minutes to fill. Is there anything else you can talk about?
Well, I was just thinking about your back, Trudy. You really ought to consider homeopathy.
No, thank you. I really don't want to die of an underdose. Anything else? What about your sex life? Any problems I can help with?
I'm going through rather a dry spell at the moment.
Well, I can recommend a range of lubricants.
No, I don't mean like that. I don't have a man in my life at the moment.
I'm not surprised, trying to pass yourself off as a model and going around promoting homeopathy. Anything else?
Well, as we were talking about exhibitions...
Who was?
Well, we were.
I don't think so. But never mind, go on. 5 minutes don't fill themselves, you know.
Why don't you come along to our exhibition and see what I've been talking about? Put the 5th of March into your diary.
Oh, wait a minute. The 5th of March is already in my diary, along with every other day of the year. Each one has its own page. But anyway, I can't do the 5th of March. I've ordered a new fridge and they've given me a delivery slot.
When for?
between 8 a.m. and May. Oh, we're out of time already. I think we've all learned something today, especially you, Susan. And I hope I've cleared up some of your confusions about modelling. And I'm sure you'll be wanting a change of career. And talking of Lord Reynard, see you next Tuesday. And remember, keep it light. If you've been affected by any of the issues in today's programme, stop being such a crybaby, will you? Hope you enjoyed this week's show. Please remember to click the like button